Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I did a video like this where it's just, me chilling. But today I thought we'd come back with some epic content. So today we're going to be reviewing this butter knife. So we have some implements we're going to use to test out its full capabilities. So, number one, we've got bread, right? This is some, it's got seeds on it, bread. It's very homemade, you gotta trust me guys, you gotta trust me. And then, we've also got butter. There's butter in it, okay, good. So, there's a few things we want to test out when it comes to butter knives. First of all, does it cut well? See, butter knives aren't renowned for their cutting prowess, but I think for something to be a knife, it has to be able to cut. That's my personal opinion, so let's have a little bit of a cutting test. Okay, let's have an example. So that's a pretty clean cut, you can see. There's a little bit of, wavering there, but that might have just been my bad technique. Over here though, it's kind of like cut some grooves in it. I'm not sure if that's because of the quality of the bread or the quality of the knife though. So I don't really know. Anyway, but the main point, I know you're all screaming, the main point of a butter knife surely is to spread butter. And now that is a very good point. So let's spread some butter on this remaining bit of bread. We don't want this one. So let's get a little loop. Just getting some butter on it. This is some quite hard butter. Maybe it's just a bad knife. See, that's the thing. So we've got some butter. Let's have a closer look at the butter and let's just spread it on. I'm having fun. Okay, we've finished spreading. Let's have a look. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of just clumped around here, and we haven't been able to get much around in these areas or in these corner areas where the bread can often start to feel a bit dry without the seasoning of the butter. So that's kind of a failure of this butter knife. There's also some remaining on the knife, which I think is an issue with the knife and not with my technique of buttering things. Let's have a little taste test. I'm ready to eat this bread. We're going to eat all sections of it, except for, the bits I don't want to eat, because, let's first of all, let's use the knife and slice it in half. Another clean cut. Okay, let's have a chomp. It's really nice. I'm not sure how I feel about the seeds in the bread. They seem to make it unbearably bad to eat. Now you're probably thinking, well, surely that's the end of the review. Hi there. That's the end of the review. I'd like to give this. Let's give it a score out of 10 of its factors. Its cutting ability, I'm enjoying it. It's like a 6.5 out of 10. It's a pretty solid cut. Like, I'd like to bring you back to this, ignoring this small section here. That's a pretty clean cut right there. But, considering we were left with this after the fiasco involving the butter, I would like to give that a 3 out of 10 in terms of butter spreading. But, however, I would argue that the butter knife, the humble butter knife, should not only be used for those two purposes, because otherwise there's no real point in having it. Because otherwise, how often do you butter bread realistically? Like, you could just have it without the butter, because butter isn't even like that good. So I think we should test it out on some other factors, such as, for example, using it to do some sports. So I have here my butter knife, which I've given a little clean. I've got a ball here. We're going to see how good it is at not breaking the ball, of course. We're not trying to slice the ball, we're trying to hit the ball. So, I need some hype in the comment section, please. And also, quickly, guys, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell and like this video if you did enjoy it. And you enjoyed. You really enjoyed. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be hitting the ball. I missed. It's okay, let's try again, viewers. I'm excited to try again. Let's do this. That was a poor showing. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. Let's raise it up a little bit higher and do the test again. It came back to me magically. This is a revolutionary. I don't think you could do that with a regular bat, and I can't even lie. I think that this is quite incredible. Let's try the throwing up in the air then hitting strategy. Let's do this. Oh, that was clean, viewers, and it's leaving out the door. That is because of this incredible knife. Let me get it quickly. So, I think in conclusion, in conclusion of this segment of the video, this knife is incredible for numerous things. I'd like to give this a 9.8 out of 10. I felt like there's a little bit of inconsistency with the quality, considering my first hit was a little bit lackluster. Perhaps that was my fault, but I don't think so, because I am perfect. Anyway, I think that there are other things that we could test the butter knife on. For instance, let's just say that I want to play some guitar, and I just have my regular guitar plectrum here. But there's just not enough power behind my hits. Then we use the butter knife for things such as and other such things. For example, we could play. I believe that this is, yet again, effective as a musical instrument. For instance, we could use it to hit our keyboard to gain a percussive sound as we play. And so that is why I believe that this butter knife gets a 10 out of 10 for its musical qualities. And thus, viewers, we find ourselves back here where this video all began, and I'd like to give this butter knife an overall rating out of 10. So I feel like it kind of smashed all the things I tested it for, except for its originally intended purpose, which is why I'd like you to come away from this video with the notion that maybe things aren't what they seem, and you can use anything for anything. So I'd like to give this butter knife a 10 out of 10. This is a brilliant. You can. That actually hurts. You could run someone through with that. 11 out of 10. Actually brilliant.